My name is Steph. I'm a 23-year-old games design student.
22 years old.
My name's Lynn, and I am 22 years old.
I've been estranged since back in 2014, a couple of months before I started.
Since I was 17.
For about 8-9 years now.
I became estranged through having arguments about culture and religion, not agreeing with certain things that the Bible would say.
I became estranged because my mum, she was incredibly emotionally abusive. I had an allergic reaction the Christmas before, and after that reaction it's a chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, so I'm actually disabled as well. When I was still trying to figure out what was going on with me and stuff, she wouldn't believe me when I told her that I was feeling awful all the time. And because of that, she forced me into doing stuff like going to college when I couldn't and stuff. She actually told me that she wanted nothing to do with me anymore. When she realised that I wasn't going back to her, she started turning my grandparents against me and lying about me, and they believed her over me. I ended up having an argument with my grandpa one day, and he punched me in the face and kicked me out of the house.
Well, my parents got divorced when I was about 9-10 years. So I've not seen my dad since. I am from Somalia originally. We got kidnapped, my aunt and I. So we did manage to escape. We were locked up somewhere. We did manage to escape. But going home, we couldn't find my mom or my cousins. And I also found out that my uncle was killed.
For me, the most difficult thing is having to explain to people that I don't have my mum's side of the family anymore. I don't have that. I've got one side of my family, and it's not because of something dramatic or, oh, they all died. Whoa, no. It's just because they hate me.
I think it's just knowing that you're on your own. It's just, that's how it is.
Being estranged did have an impact on my choice of university because I am I'm the breadwinner. So in my family, which is just me and my aunt, I wouldn't be able to go out of Sheffield and be able to keep the house that I live in because it's a council property. So I had to stay close by, or else that would mean that my aunt will be homeless.
As far away as possible from the household and from that situation. So yes, I do think it did.
The support I received from Sheffield Hallam was actually quite useful. I get the hardship fund. I've had it every year, just because I need the extra money to be able to pay for food and stuff because I don't get it from anywhere else. Otherwise, just the counselling service being there was helpful. I know a couple of times I had to use that.
They gave me a learning contract, which meant that I could hand in my work later than it was due. And also, I have been to see a counsellor, so I can talk through stuff with them and also get some guidance and support. To be honest, without it, I don't think I will be able to get this far. I would have given up a long time ago. I dropped out of uni and all that. Obviously, knowing that there's somebody out there ready to listen to you and guide you.
I actually didn't know there was much support in the uni until about a month ago. So I hadn't really had anything. Got 2 jobs and uni, so it's not that great, especially for grades, and so that having that support would really kind of help.
The only other thing that I really add is that it's difficult to live alone and not have the whole family support and the money and everything, but I wouldn't change it. I'm actually happier now that I'm not with her. I imagine that if I was with her still and having to put up with her abuse, I wouldn't be here, but I wouldn't be as healthy as I am. I wouldn't be as happy as I am, and I don't think I would have gotten through uni.
For me personally, it's a constant battle to try to keep going, no matter how tough things might be.
Is that it's not easy. It's not easy, but you can get through it with the right support.
Everyone's situation is their own, and it's something that they'll have to put up with maybe for the rest of their lives. So don't judge them.